Sharon Watson.
Dominate. 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 I'm talking domination.
Welcome, and we're back with the Prodigal Son Podcast, and we are on episode 19. And today, man, I don't know what it is, but I'm having a great day today, you feel me? And I just thank God for just being so good to me and keep it pumping. I have to step back. Like, Vince, you know who you are. So today is a special episode to me. Well, first, let's back it up. You can find the Prodigal Son Podcast on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify. Of course, I'm the host, Vincent Warren, and today is a special episode to me. I got my young dogs with me, my youngins, you feel me? My two nephews. First, I want to introduce Antoine. I call him Twan the Dime. We got Austin the boss. Say what's up, man.
What's good?
Y'all good today?
Yeah.
We straight, you know. Living,
I forgot, Twan. You too cool for school, man.
living, bro.
Oh, okay. And my man Austin, he got a haircut today. He had a fro. I told him if he cut his hair, I'd buy him some gym shoes. And he called me on FaceTime. I was like, yeah, you gotta get my shoes out. What's up, man? You look fresh.
Thanks. You know, I had to put it on for this podcast for you.
Okay. And Twan, now you know I hate your hair.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Finally, your mom braided it up. You look half decent. You feel me? I be tired of that mop on your head, bro.
I ain't never cutting. Never cut. Never cut.
All right, man. Well, I always give flowers no matter what. You feel me? Y'all know I love y'all.
Yeah.
I love you too, man.
You feel me? Twan, I got pictures of you since you was a young dog. I'm holding you. I was a young dog myself. Austin, I got a picture of you. You know, they call you my youngest son. You feel me? And I love both of y'all, man. I'm glad to see the men that y'all becoming, or the growing young men, young boy. Y'all really making me proud, even when y'all be getting on my nerves.
Yeah, appreciate that. But, you know, you give out flowers every episode, but we want to give our flowers to you, man. We really love you. And for those of y'all that don't know, his birthday was a few weeks ago, you know, September 10th. You know, we want to wish him happy birthday and everything like that, you know. So, yeah, we want to give you your flowers. I want to say we love you, and we appreciate you, man.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We love you a lot.
Okay, I know you better love me. I know you better love me for stuff. All right, so this is a special edition to me because I know nowadays it's so crazy growing up. It's so crazy in school. So I just had a couple of things I want to talk to y'all about. You know what's been going on, so I can get it and my viewers can get it in the perspective of people you guys' age. Because I know I'm 35. I got you by about 20 years. I got you by 25 years. So the distance is crazy. So first, y'all was in school during COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was school during the COVID time?
It was like, man, it was crazy to say the least. Like, you had people scared to come to school. You had people coming in with masks on. And you had teachers who really didn't know what to do. You had teachers who teaching virtually. They on their screens all day. You got kids looking at their computers all day. And it was just a lot of problems for real. People was getting sick. People was dying, as we know. But in school, it really affected because, like, learning just changed completely. You know, I know a few people, I'm not going to say no names, but he in the family. And he graduated because of this COVID thing, you know. And he had a higher GPA because of this COVID thing. You know who you are, but, you know, we ain't going to say no names. 2020 graduate. Got some good benefits because the education system was just crazy at that time.
Oh, so how was school for you during COVID?
During COVID, you know, school, what Antoine said, mostly it was just like online stuff. it was kids on their screens all day, just on their screens, looking at their screens, not like that's not real learning. And like they was wearing masks and stuff. People were getting real sick and dying, how Antoine said. And what was going on was like it was not the real teaching like before the pandemic and stuff like that. Like the teaching was actually right and it was good. But as soon as the pandemic hit, like teaching just went the wrong way.
Mm-hmm. So do y'all think that was there's teachers coming to school then, or they was kind of like missing more days? Was it full classroom like it is now, or was it empty classrooms?
It was like, to say the least, at most, it was like 15 people in the class. Like, I was in school during the pandemic. Like, you know, they had to take us out for that little quarantine, but right after they lifted the limits on the quarantine, I was back in school. So all the classes you got, you can't sit next to nobody, you can't interact with nobody for real. And 10 to 15 people per class, you know, and that's the big classes. So you really got little amounts of kids and harder to learn like that, for real, with no human interaction.
All right, so to my next point, I know y'all been seeing these shooting going on in school. I know y'all been seeing it. I mean, I don't know if y'all watch the news, but y'all been seeing about it on social media, hearing about it in school. How have that affected schools now, or your school, Tron?
It's crazy, because I went from, you know, Catholic Central my 9th grade year, and now I'm at Belleville, you know, and it's really the same idea. Like, they don't trust nobody at the school no more. Like, you can't come into school and do nothing. You got to be documented. You got to have a background check. Like, they got to go through all these steps. And it's just, like, schools is living in fear now because, and rightfully so, because you got these people that's coming in, they killing kids, and it's really nothing to do about it unless you're going to take extreme measures, you know, like what they're doing now. Like, it's crazy.
Also, what is your school doing now? Have you heard about it in school?
Yeah, so now what my school does, like when people come in, like they ask them to check their bag and stuff like that. Like they check their bag sometimes. Like they come in, like they just like they used to last year, they would just let them come in and all that. Now they got to check their bags.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this is just corrupting the schools like in a horrible way, like by all these kids trying to come and get mad and kill other kids for no reason.
So is it like, do y'all see is more kids talking about it? Like y'all friends, or y'all hear about it more in school with the kids, or you hear about it from the teachers?
It's both. Like, you got, they implementing drills. Like, they telling you if it's a threat, you need to fight them. You need to, like, protect your life. Like, you need to save your life. And the kids, like, it's like I've never seen it to where the kids not even joking about it no more. Like, it's crazy because you talking about it, it's a very sensitive subject now. Like, if you say something about shooting up a school or I'm going to do this to a school, you can be expelled. You can go to jail for even saying it no more in a school. Like, it's crazy, for real.
So that leads me to my next thing about even bullying. I know, also, a couple years ago, you had a problem with bullying. Yes, you did, G. Yes, you did. You said it was a kid was messing with you. You remember that?
No.
Oh, man, yeah, okay. Well, I do. We gonna ask your mom.
Okay.
So about bullying, do y'all see kids getting bullied? Do y'all hear about kids getting bullied?
Nah, not really. But like if we see that in school, like if ever a teacher hears someone like just say something about a kid, they'll just go say, that's not nice. And then they'll just take them to the office and give them like a thing, like they will get them suspended. Now it's just that little thing, just saying one thing is what is making them do all this stuff.
Okay. What about you, Tron? High school?
Bullying in high school is real different. It's like you don't got a lot of kids getting bullied physically in school, but it's a lot of stuff going on with social media, technology, and it's really making kids like live their life differently. Like you can tell, like if you walk in school, you will see the kids going like this, like they don't want to talk to somebody, they don't want to look at nobody. It's like a total different thing, like especially with bullying and mental health, and yeah, that affects everything, for real.
So I know when I was in school, the only people that got bullied was people who ain't got no motion. You feel me? So I mean, it was different from my school. But now in your school, people that get bullied, they bringing the glizzy to the school,
For real.
chopping stuff down.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. For sure.
Nah, for real though.
So how does that affect y'all? Like, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all be nervous going to school, or do y'all kind of just be like, it is what it is?
Man, hey, like I said, I'm taking everything 100% serious. You can't tell me I'm going in my backpack or nothing. Teacher,
I feel you.
please help me. For real. Like, I can't hear none of that and be cool with it, because you don't know, like, it could be somebody who you thought was your man. It could be somebody who you thought was cool, and they come and they talking all this, then you think they joking. All of a sudden, they got a gun, and they really doing that. Like, you can't take nothing for a joke now in these times especially. So,
What about you, Austin? Do you be nervous or be a little scared going to school now?
Nah, like, I'm not nervous about it. It's just like if the littlest thing, like people will say to another person, like they would say one little thing and they would be like, all right, watch what happened. And then they'll like pull up with a gun or do something like that. And like people would think they were playing, just how Antoine said, they would think they were playing. Then they would just actually get a gun and then try to shoot up the school.
So I'm gonna ask you this. So y'all know that I carry guns. Y'all,
for sure.
y'all know that.
Yeah.
So what did I teach y'all about guns?
Don't touch a gun. Don't point a gun at nobody. A gun can kill somebody. A gun is serious, And yeah, like, especially with you, you would think you in the army, for
Man,
real.
here we go. Don't do it. You feel me? I don't
Like-
got that glizzy, that kizzy, that you feel me? Get busy. You feel me? So I mean, like, one thing I pride myself on, I didn't hide that from y'all. I want y'all to see it, because just because you see it don't mean that you gotta touch it.
Yeah.
I tell you what it is. Tell you what it do. And then that's that. I believe that people that y'all age, the people that they keep their gun away from the kids without showing them what it does, how it takes life, and you feel me? Be knowledgeable on the gun. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, next thing I'll get Austin. I remember I just told you the other day, bro. Why was your car keep getting changed, bro? You was a class clown, bro.
So
Tell the truth.
back when I was in my elementary school.
Don't be talking like that was a long time ago, bro. You was in 7th grade, bro.
Back when I was in.
He said back when I was in church. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
So it was just these certain things. Like I used to have in school I used to have like a short temper. I would start to get mad for no reason, and like over the years I would learn that I shouldn't just get mad for no reason and calm down. So, and that's why I would get my car flipped, because I didn't know how to calm down and take that stuff and calm down.
So why was you mad? Did you ever think about that? About why you was mad?
Yeah, I never thought about it when why would I get mad? But like it would just happen.
Do you think because you were shorter than the other kids?
No. I'm not ashamed of my height.
Cause you got motion, huh? You got motion. I know you got motion. Especially when you go back to school tomorrow, bro. Your hair will be cut. Don't get your color changed. Don't have your mama call me like, man, that Austin's crazy now. But I know one thing that your mom told me that you did when you get your color changed, you come home and tell her, like, I got my color changed. So you won't lie about it.
Yeah.
You tell her exactly what you did.
Yeah.
Now that leads me to you. So you are one person that I always say, your grades has always been good. Your home life may not be good.
Hey, the grades was good.
Your grades was great. But you been hooping. Like, you had to be a hooper.
Yeah.
How long you been hooping?
I've been hooping all my life. Like, it hasn't been a time where I could even remember, like, going even a few weeks not hooping, a few days recently. Like, hooping, like, in school has been my main priority. And, you know, especially maintaining my relationship with God. Like, it's a lot of different things that other people do, but hooping has just been something, like, I could just lean on and go to when I need something to do or, like, anything. Like, that's just pretty much the main priority for me.
What made you want to start hooping? Honestly.
I mean, I had some influences when I was a kid, but ever since I really started, you know, I just gained the love for myself, and I never really lost it. So, and them influences, you know, still influencing me to this day.
For sure. That's cool.
Yeah.
I know, Us, you into sneakers now. I see you got the French blue 12s on. You feel me? What has got you off in the sneakers?
So, growing up, when I was way younger, I had some shoes. I had a little bit of a shoe game. Then, as I got older, like I didn't really know about any shoes really.
Mm-hmm.
Then once I started to see how much pairs of shoes you got, all the shoes you got, it just made me want to start buying shoes and start wearing shoes like being like you.
So what's your favorite shoe right now?
These.
Those, the 12s?
Yeah.
You like just that colorway, or you just like the Jordan 12s, period?
I like these I like the colorway.
Okay. So I know, switching gears a little bit, y'all brothers.
Yeah.
How was that affected y'all with having two different fathers?
You gonna go? You gonna take this?
All right, yeah.
I want to hear
can
from
say
both.
my- right,
I want to hear from both of y'all. So Austin, you go first, and we go Tron.
All right. So having two different fathers, it doesn't separate us or do anything. It doesn't separate the concept that we're brothers, and like we get along, and we always end up having a good time, and like we love each other, and at the end of the day, we're brothers.
What about you, Tron?
So I'm gonna really break this down. Like having family that is considered your half brother or your half sister, you know, that's always been a term that has been said to me. But my feeling on the whole thing is that, you know, the brothers and sisters that you have, you never gonna lose them. Like that's always gonna be your brother. That's always gonna be your sister. And I feel like my relationship with all my siblings, not just him, but him, like, especially, is that I'm really close to them. And regardless of anything that anybody say, I'm always going to have his back. And he always going to be my brother, you know. So, half brother, full brother, 1/4 brother, still my brother, you know.
So how is like a normal day in the life of the in y'all house? Like how is a normal day? Like a normal school day?
It's chaotic, for real. You know, I'm an early riser. You know, I got to get up around 4 or 5 in the morning, so I don't really see them until I get back. But when I see them, I ain't trying to hear nothing. Don't say nothing. I'm going to sleep. Like it's been a long day, but you know, I still love them. You know, but
What about you, Oz? How's a regular day for you, a school day?
Well, I wake up probably around like 6, 5, or 5:30, 6. I wake up, you know, I do all my morning routine stuff.
So what's your morning routine?
I wake up, I do like some 10 push-ups, 15, 20 push-ups. And then like I wake up, like I do this, and I wake myself up. I pray, and then I go into my bathroom, and I brush my teeth and wash my face. And then after I wash my face, I go out and I pick what shoes I'm gonna wear, and then I put on my outfit with the shoes.
I seen when I came over, you had all this stuff. You like, this is my take a shower stuff, bro. You had like 6 bottles of stuff, bro. What do you use all that for?
For my hair, my hair, my body. I use a conditioner. I use 2 shampoos, and I use a body wash.
Okay. So Twan, I remember, bro, when you was younger, you hated taking a shower.
Come on,
Your mom had to beg you or had to literally drag you to the shower. Why? What was that?
I can't call it, bro. I love showers. Like, come on, bro. You gotta really, in front of all these people, you
Bro,
really gotta, come on.
Bro, that's true. But you was younger, though. I think you was around, maybe, if not your age, younger, maybe.
Yeah, let's
He used to
just,
call me like, man, this boy is not taking a shower again. He used to be crowding in the shower. I'm like, bro, what?
yeah.
He smelled like a German Shepherd.
All right, bro.
So, going back to, I know your mom, my sister, raised y'all to love God, or like in church or whatever. How has that affected you guys? Like what is that like?
You know, being a kid of like having two sides of completely polar opposite family. Like my mom's side is Christian, go to church every Sunday, love God, you know. And my dad's side is like, it's more basketball based. It's more, you know, get up, do what you got to do, and handle your business. Like in terms of just what you got to do on a day-to-day basis. You know, it's more secular and not as spiritual. So, you know, my mom really taught me that you got to have a balance in your life. You got to really, like, regardless of what you're doing, like, if you hooping, you got to balance that with school. You know, if you doing anything else, you got to always have God in it, like, in the inside of it. So, you know, growing up, I always took that with me. And, I don't really tell her this a lot, as you know.
All right.
But I really appreciate her for teaching me those lessons in life, you know. I'll never forget them.
Well, what about you, Oz?
Well, like Antoine said, on my mom's side, it's get up, go to church on Sundays, do the rest of the things we got to do for the week. Then on my dad's side, it's get up, sing. We got a football, all types of stuff like that. And what Antoine said, we got to balance that. But no matter what, we got to always have God with us whenever we're doing. Like, say, I'm singing, I still got to have God with me.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm playing football, I'm still with God.
So you are playing football now. How's that going for you?
Good.
What position you playing on?
Running back.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm great.
You great?
Yeah.
So I heard y'all got a homecoming game coming up.
Yeah.
Where at?
I actually don't know.
You don't know? Well, shout your team out. What's your team called?
Shout out to the Ipsy Braves.
If you brave, you hear me? What
to
about
win
you,
this
Twan?
homecoming.
You know, shout out Antoine Cannon, you know.
You feel me? So you a hooper though.
Something like that, you know.
I remember when you was young, you used to say, man, I'll take you to the basket. Now I'm straight. I don't even want to hoop against you, bro. Because if I hoop against you, I'm gonna foul you. I'm on purpose. You feel me? You ain't about to cross me up and show me out.
Yeah, we could do it whenever, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Pause.
So, like, I know another thing I had a question is, so you know it's me, I mean, you know us, me, my sisters, then it's Evan, Isaiah, Jeremiah. So you guys are close in the age. So I know, like, for real, those are your uncles. But do you guys look at them as uncles, or do you guys look at them as one of y'all since y'all are so close in age?
So, you know, I was actually waiting on this. I really wanted to, like, think about this because, you know, me being a kid of somebody who had me when they was 16 years old, got pregnant with me when they was 16 years old, you know, I've always been close to my, like, I'm 5 years older than him. Biggs is 5 years older than me. I'm literally in between. Like, I'm the oldest brother here, but I could be the youngest brother over there. Like, you know, I'm literally their brother. Like, I see them as my brother. I don't see them as my uncles.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up, it's always been them. And I wouldn't tell them this, but, like, they really shaped me into who I am today. Like, people say, like, going to school, literally, they call me Lil Biggs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they say I act like Evan, you know, and yeah, like, they just really made an impact on my life when I was younger, especially.
I always wondered that because, like, y'all call Uncle Vivi, Auntie Lolo, y'all mama, then y'all call Miranda Auntie Miranda. So it's like then it's a gap that jumps to the other three, but y'all just Evan, Isaiah, Jeremiah. I'm like, dang. You feel me? So how's that for you, Oz? Because I know if you call me my first name, bro, we going in. It's going up. So how do you look at Evan, Isaiah, and Jeremiah as like more of uncles or more of brothers?
More of both. It's probably like kind of both because like Jeremiah, Isaiah, and EJ, they've been a huge part of my life. Like they've helped me learn a lot of stuff. Like it's like they've carried and helped me find out like what to do. Like they've helped me know, like they used to help me with my math. They used instead of always being soft. And they helped me a lot.
Okay. And then now y'all got Pop Pop. Would y'all say everybody say y'all scared of Pop Pop?
All right, so I'm going to put it like this. You know, I'm not going to say this, but it's a lot of people that say Pop has a soft spot or a favoritism or whatever for me. You know, and I don't really agree with that, but, you know, I'm going to just take it for what it is. So he told me when I was younger that when I was born, he really gained a spot for me. Like, he said he put his finger in my cradle and I grabbed it, like, and that was the beginning of it all. So I see that as a big father figure for me. Like, you can't tell me nothing that he do wrong. Like, he don't do nothing wrong in my eyes. And yeah, like, it is what it is with him. Like, I go to war for him, for real.
What about you, Oz? I know I hear Pop scream your name every day.
I mean, he told me when I was younger, when I was born, he was going onto this boat, like on a war or something. He was going on this boat to go, like, because he wasn't even in Michigan. He was in a whole different state, and he was getting on a boat to go somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And he said he knew when I was born. Mm-hmm. And, like, I think that like what Antoine said, I think that was the beginning of me and his relationship.
And let's go to Mom. I know Mom buy y'all anything y'all want. You can ask for a Maybach with the top back. She gonna find a way to get it for you. Why is that, man?
I mean, in reality, you know, this may not be Austin, but this definitely me. Like, I grew up most of my kid life, like most of my younger life, living with them. Like, she would tell you herself, like, when I was born, she said, "I'm your mama. I raised you," and which is true. Like, my mom was younger. She was still growing into herself, so she really played that role for me as my mom, and she taught me a lot of things that I know, and yeah, she just loved me as her own. And I appreciate her for that.
What about you, Austin?
Like when Antoine said, like Ma being like his mom. So, like when I was younger, my mom, she was always out, like going places, finding a job, finding us a house when we were living with Ma. And Ma used to have to take us all, me and Antoine, to school. She used to have to take me, Antoine, and Jeremiah and Isaiah to school. And like she would say that she would have to cook for us and clean and do all that for us. And like she was like a mom to me and Antoine.
Okay. So this is a big thing too that I've wanted to ask y'all. Stepdad. Like, how was that? Like, was it rough? Like you got your real dad that you see, but is it rough that having a stepdad that you know what I'm saying? How was that?
I'm gonna let you take this one.
No, I don't hear from both of y'all.
You can go first.
So, like, I don't really like it a lot, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Like, he's in my life, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. You got respect and love for him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what about you, Twan?
So I would say when I first got a stepdad, it was a completely new experience for me. I didn't really know how to feel, and I didn't really like it. And, like, yeah, I wasn't a real fan of it. Like, I'll tell you myself, like, I didn't want it. I didn't want nothing new. I didn't want this new experience to happen. You know, I felt like my dad was all I needed, and that was it. But as I grown up, I seen that having a new perspective in your life from a male figure, it don't even have to be a father figure, you know, is always good. And I've learned things from him. You know, I've learned so many things that, you know, I may not have otherwise learned. So I appreciate him for that.
Okay. So then, too, I want to go into what's some struggles as a growing young man that first also, what's some struggles that you deal with that, you know what I'm saying, that people your age, that they don't think that y'all deal with?
I mean, people my age, like, they don't think, like, with me being 4'7" at 10, about to be 11 years old, I think people, like, they try to take advantage of their height. Like they try to judge a book by its cover. And me, I'm short, but I can jump really high.
Okay.
So, and me, like, they try to take advantage of stuff like having long arms and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
Does that ever make you upset that you short? Do you ever like, I don't want to be short no more. I want to be taller?
No, it doesn't make me upset, but all I do, I just pray to God and ask him, please make me taller.
So what would be your ideal height?
My ideal height, probably like 5'5".
5'5". Okay, that's cool. I believe you keep praying for it. You get maybe taller than that. What about you, Twan?
All right, so I think, you know, this might be a little complex, but I'm going to try my best. You know, I feel like older people, especially a struggle that I see almost every day. Older people think that younger people, just because they're young, don't have the right to, like, they're not right. Like, they're always wrong. Like they don't have their own opinion, and their opinion isn't valid, you know? And I feel like older people think that younger people don't have their story. Like, just because I'm young, I feel like I have a story to tell. Like, I feel like my story can affect you even at your old age, you know? And
don't do that.
35.
Okay.
But what Antoine said, I want to add to that, how, like, they think that us younger people don't have as much potential as those older people have. Like, they think that we don't have an opinion too. Even they got an opinion and we got an opinion. Like, we're regular people just like them.
No, for sure. So, Twan, like, when you say, I don't think that we don't value your opinion, it's about how it's come across. You understand what I'm saying? So, I remember just a couple weeks ago, you and your OG had that situation. She was more upset that you just didn't do what she told you to do when she told you to do it. But then when you seen how serious it was, it was like, oh, like maybe, you know what I'm saying? I need to listen because it's not always what you say is when you say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely get that. And I definitely know that regardless of what I say, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. My mom is always right. So,
bro, your mama is like a Rottweiler, bro.
she's always right.
Bro, she coming at me. I have to give her a run for her money, bro. I ain't lying, bro. I call her. I'm like, you ain't doing that to me. I tell her all the time, I ain't Antoine. She's like, shut up, punk. Hey, I'm about to bang on her. Like, click. You feel me? So, the next thing I want to talk about is, because y'all got a relationship with Daw too. But did y'all know Papa well or not really?
I believe he died in 2017.
2016.
2016. I was born in 2009, so I really got I really only got his later years, but I will say that Gramir, I really have grown to know her well, even though that she's older. But yeah, she's always been the same for real. She'll tell you she'll tell you straight. Mm-hmm. It is what it is with her, especially if she don't like something. She'll tell you, hey, go handle that, Mm-hmm. So it is what it is.
So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all feel that y'all have major shoes to fit because of the people that's around y'all, like the people like Biggs playing ball? Everybody got good jobs and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all feel that is it pressure on y'all that like, okay, I gotta buckle down?
Nah, not really. Like, just because like people like Jeremiah and people like that, they got good jobs and is in college, got good things going on for them. Like, we could have good things going on for us too, but we choose not to.
What? You don't choose to have good things going on?
No. Like, we can have good things going on. Like, but if we really wanted to have the greatest things going on, we'll do it right now.
Okay, for sure. What about you, Tom?
I feel like it's shoes to fill, definitely, but yeah, I feel like y'all don't put no pressure on us. Like, you got to do this or you got to do that. It's more of a, like, I feel like everything will come natural, especially with the people that and how we was raised, like the people that is around us. So, if it's God's plan, then it's going to happen. And whatever happened.
Well, I told you, if you don't want to play, you don't want to hoop no more, you can come get a job at the plant, bro. You feel me? You can come work the assembly line, man. I get you together over there. You feel me?
Nah, hooping is gonna happen for sure.
Okay. What's your ideal college to go to?
My ideal college is college for real. I really don't have no ideal spot that I want to go to, but I feel like whatever is the best fit at the time. I'm gonna look at what they got going on academically, and yeah, that's how I'm gonna make my decision. But that time not here yet.
Man, bro, you are a sophomore.
I got a few more years.
So I mean, if you had to go to college right now, and any school you go to any school, what would be your top 3 schools?
I'd probably say like Georgia. Probably Michigan State. I don't know. Probably North Carolina, South Carolina.
What about you, Oz?
Me?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you: if you can go to any high school, what 3 high schools would you go to?
Probably I would go to Belleville. I would probably go to Cass Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Or Antoine's old school. I'll probably go to Catholic Central.
Okay. Antoine, that's what I was talking about you. Like, you went to all boys school, bro. Like, how was that? I know that was crazy work.
Catholic Central, like, to say the least, was one of my, like, best experiences, like, in my life. Like, I'll never take it for granted. You know, I left because of some exterior things, but other than that, I really liked it. Like, it was probably some of the best culture that I've been a part of, and like just some of the best overall things. So yeah, I'll never take that opportunity for granted. But you know, I'm at a new location now, so.
So I know. Let me ask y'all this: when y'all started, y'all both started at Montessori schools. Do you think that helped y'all to where y'all at right now with education?
I mean, yes, I feel like it helped us because back then, like when we first started school, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't how schools are now. Like, they were giving us real knowledge. Mm-hmm. And it helped us a lot on us growing in our knowledge. Like, right now, if that school didn't show me how to know all my multiplication, addition, subtraction, division, stuff like that, I wouldn't even know what 2 + 2 is.
What about you, Twan?
I feel like everything before kindergarten, Montessori school, you know, like I was a kid who went to like 2 years of Montessori school, year of preschool. I feel like all that builds structure. Like, people call me smart or like, you know, not trying to even do all that, but people say you're advanced for your age, you know, you smart. Perfect example. Pop calls me, he say, you book smart, you not street smart. You a dummy in the streets. That's what he say. Like,
okay.
So I feel like, yeah, it builds structure in your mind. Like, it make you think wider and broader for like when you ready to go to grade school and so on.
All right, so that's coming back to like school. What's 2 things that you would change about your school?
Belleville High School right now.
Yeah, Belleville, just schools, period. What is 2 things that you can change or want to see incorporated in high school?
I would like to see, like, the idea of God and the Bible brought back in school. You know, I feel like we lost our way with that. You know, like a few years back, and there's even states that's doing this now, like down in, I believe, Oklahoma, they say you have to teach the Bible in school now. Mm-hmm. Like, they're incorporating that back, and I feel like that's a good thing because even if you're not religious, it teaches you morals and it teaches you how to live your life the right way. And the second thing would probably be to take out all this, like, gay agenda, you know, being, like, there's no problem with that, but, like, I feel like it's a deeper influence. Like, at this point, they pushing people to be a certain way and to think a certain way, like, oh, this is cool, especially young people, like, kindergarten, like, that's crazy. Like, you telling a kindergartner, oh, you can be a dog, like, you a girl, you could be a boy, like, that's insane.
What about you, Austin? What is 2 things that you want to see in your school?
Like, one thing that I would want to see was the second thing that Antoine said. I would like to see that change. I'm not discriminating it, but like I would just like to see that change. Like, cause like if you like one day, if you just go into a classroom and you see the gay flag up on the wall, and then you just see the teacher teaching them about it, trying to put these bad thoughts in their head, trying to show them trying to get the devil in their head.
Mm-hmm. So I know with me, my biggest thing is I show love to everybody. Whether you gay, straight, German Shepherd, poodle, race car drivers, like I'm gonna show you love. Because when I was in school, I was liked by everybody. You feel me? Because I think relationships can take you places money can't. So I always told y'all, develop relationships. Don't be always so one-sided that you think you only got to be friends with this group of people. Because that's whack. Because maybe they can lead you up a creek, down a river, whatever. But if you trying to integrate your relationships with everybody, you good wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? So, like, getting towards the closing, like, what are some of the things that y'all want to see change in the world? Not just in school, but just in the world.
In the world, I feel like it's a lot of stuff going on in the world that's crazy. Like, it's getting out of hand for real. And at this point, you know, they teaching people all type of different things. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on, especially in the United States. Like, you got, like, what's going on in politics, like, people going to war with each other. And I feel like we too blessed as a nation, like, in the United States to be this way. So I feel like in politics, I know this is a little deep, but in politics, I feel like if it was more civil and it was actually, like, not as corrupted and had so much stuff going on underneath, we'll be good, but it don't look like it's going that way, for real.
So what's two things that you would want to see change? What's two things, or what would you want to see different? You know what I'm saying?
I want to see politics different, and I want to see just the way we look at, like, just the way we talk about God and we look at God, like, in the public scale. Like, you can't even go out and speak your mind, like, about God. You can't, like, God is being taken out, like the thought of it, like, religion, they put in all this new stuff, like, it's not the same no more. So I feel like we need to change the way we spread the word about God, and we need to change the way we do politics.
What about you, Oz?
And yeah, how Antoine said that they're trying to take religion out of schools. Like someone in one of my classes had said, was singing, just saying, God is good, God is great. And then the teacher was like, no, don't say that.
Oh, wow. So what else happened?
Surprised about what she said. And, like, they're just trying to take out God completely out of the schools. Like, you can't say anything about God in the schools. Like, now they're trying to talk about, they're trying to talk about gods. More than one God. They're trying to talk about thunder gods and water gods and things like that.
Okay, no, for sure. That ain't right. So I got a couple questions and then we gonna close. All right, so one of my first questions, Twine, what is one question that if Jesus was standing in front of you, what would you ask him?
What is my purpose? That's what I would ask him. Well, like, what am I here on this earth to do? What, like, why am I here? Why do I go through the stuff that I go through? What do you want me to do, like, in this world to please you? I feel like that's what I would ask him. It's a lot of things that I would ask, but the deepest thing is, what is my purpose?
Okay, what about you, Oz?
Really, if I were to say that, I would have to think long and hard about that, you know. So, if Jesus was standing right there, right now, and I would ask him, what could I do to change the world?
That's deep. That's real deep. So, my next question is, by the end of this school year, what is one goal that you want to accomplish?
By the end of the school year, I want to have my first basketball offer. It was real close to happening this past summer. So, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, everything aligns the right way, but I hope to get my first basketball offer by the end of this year.
Okay. So what about you, Oz?
By the end of this school year, I will hope to have all A's again like last year and get my hundo for every A from my dad.
Okay. Well, again, I appreciate you guys for coming out and showing me love. You feel me? You know I love y'all. Y'all my guys for life. You know, y'all call me. Don't call back, because I'm coming. And of course, this is the Prodigal Son Podcast. And of course, we dominating. So of course, I am back with the Prodigal Son Podcast. We got some merch. You feel me? The quality of the shirt is great. You see it's on the left pocket. We got the back. Y'all want to, if y'all want to come tap in with me, shirts is $25. Call me, DM me,
Dominate.
hit me on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Pop in, I'll get it to you.
Dominate.